For well over a year now, former liberal Tulsi Gabbard had been making her rightward lurch, getting more and more into those conservative spaces, going on Fox News, getting on social media, talking about how Christians are being persecuted and going after the LGBTQ community. And then finally, on October 11th of this year, Tulsi Gabbard officially said, "I'm done with the Democratic Party." And she, from that point forward, went full MAGA Republican. She came out and endorsed some of the worst Republican candidates running for office this year. And now that the dust has settled, it turns out that newly minted MAGA Republican Tulsi Gabbard was one of the biggest losers of the midterms. Of the 13 candidates that Tulsi Gabbard endorsed after October 11th when she officially left the Democratic Party, of the 13 she endorsed, 10 of them lost. 2 out of the 3 that won were safe bet Republicans that stood no chance of losing whatsoever. So basically, Tulsi Gabbard only endorsed one person in a swing area of the country that actually barely managed to win their race, and that, of course, was J.D. Vance in Ohio. So here is the list of Tulsi Gabbard's failures now that she is a Republican. She endorsed John Gibbs in Michigan's 3rd District. He lost. Tom Barrett in Michigan's 7th District. He lost. Joe Kent in Washington's 3rd District. He lost. Blake Masters in Arizona. He lost. Adam Laxalt in Nevada. He lost. Don Bolduc in New Hampshire. He lost. Kerry Lake in Arizona, lost. Darren Bailey in Illinois, lost. Tudor Dixon in Michigan, lost. Lee Zeldin in New York, lost. But she did endorse, like I said, a couple of winners. J.D. Vance in Ohio, who barely won his election, but he won nonetheless. Tulsi endorsed him, so she gets a victory there. But the 2 other winners were Mike Lee, Senator Mike Lee in Utah, who was never going to lose that election, and Kristi Noem, governor of South Dakota, who also stood no chance of losing her election. So I'm not giving her credit for the safe bets, right? Anybody could have predicted those victories, so that doesn't count. You had no bearing there. So you got 1 victory and 10 losses. How's it feel to be a Republican, Tulsi? You loving that? See, the problem is you are loving it. Because on Monday, you signed that big contract with Fox News. You're officially a Fox News MAGA freak, Tulsi. You also hosted Tucker Carlson's program that evening. So I hope the money's worth it. You completely sold out. You sold your soul. You've changed your stripes, trying to pretend you're something that you, I don't know, maybe you always have been. Maybe you're just chasing money. Who knows what it is? But at the end of the day, we can now safely say that statistically, you're just another Republican loser.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.